Hey, welcome back to Oddie's Airsoft. Been a long time, guys. I do understand. I've got a lot of PMs and a lot of emails saying, where have we disappeared to? Well, in fact, to be honest with you, not going to lie, I've actually kind of knocked the Airsoft on the head for a while. I'm carrying a couple of injuries that sort of making it that I can't do the game. I'm getting old, but that said, shut up you. That said, I am sort of still interested in the whole Airsoft arena. So I'm up here with Kris and MIA. We've got a couple of guns to look at. You know, Christmas is coming now. We're on the countdown. Next month is November. That means everyone's going to sort of put their shekels together to basically get themselves a nice toy for Christmas. So if you're into your Vietnam MilSim, then you may be interested in these. Now, MilSim is a huge part of Airsoft these days. In fact, you know, the World War II Airsoft really took off big time. And then on the back of that, the old Vietnam Airsoft grew, and I think it's eclipsed it. Because there is a slightly more modern feel to it, and people are digging that. They've got better weapons to use, etc. So what we're going to have a quick look at today is the M16A1. Who's this made by, Kris?
JG.
JG. And so let's just talk about this one for a second. So what have we got here? This is a full ABS body.
Nope.
Up the top. No?
No.
ABS
handguard.
ABS handguard.
Metal barrel, metal receiver, and ABS stock, metal charge handle. Everything's metal bar stock. It's
right.
The upgraded version. There is another version that is 90% plastic, and you can end your barrel left, right without even moving the gun. It's
excellent.
A piece of crap.
So this is kind of more the high-end job of it.
High end for JG, yeah. The gears have been changed in them, and piston is stronger. Has high torque motor. Compared to the standard version, has the normal low-end motor, crappy gears, crappy piston. But this one is far better than the standard versions. I haven't had any problems with them.
So this is the M16A1.
Yep.
And this would be what would be the mainstay of most Vietnam airsofters.
Yeah, most grunt gun is a M16, yeah.
Now, you obviously this has been sold within store to a lot of the MilSimmers so far.
Yep.
Any faults or problems with them?
No,
they seem to be quite a solid.
This one is fairly solid. The ABS model has a lot of problems because the body flexes here. The slightest tap there, the gun hinges up and you end up smashing your cylinder head or the hop-up unit. I've actually seen that happen a couple of times with the ABS model, but with the metal version, no problems with that one happening.
Right, so going back over this is an all-metal gun,
yep,
except for the handguard
and
the stock, and obviously the pistol grip. But everything else is metal, charge and handle, the lot.
It's the correct shape for the Vietnam MilSim as well. It has the one-piece upper receiver with the built-in carry handle. Adjustable rear sight, has the proper forward assist.
Yeah.
It is the second version because it has the fence post around the mag release. The first one was just completely flush there. So this is the second version, hence A1.
Okay. Yep. Right, so that's the Jingong M16A1. So now we're going to have a look at this. And this is
basically the same thing. It's the XM177. A slightly shorter version, has the correct handguards, flash hider, no bayonet lug, which you shouldn't have. It's the correct LE stock and the correct pistol grip as well. But again, same internals as the M16, same externals, full metal, metal barrel, metal flash hider, and ABS handguard.
So that's that BB there now. Here's my question to you. What sort of range with a BB would you get with one of these things?
The averaging out of the box, they're shooting around 40-45 metres thereabouts. But there is work for improvement as well.
That's exactly where I was going to go. Because, let's face it, most of the MilSimmers out there, they've got single shots.
Yeah.
Most of them are on mid to low caps because they want some realism to the game. Yeah. So a lot of this is going to be tinkered with, fine-tuned so that every shot counts. Now, what can be done to upgrade these? And obviously, what can be done in store here to upgrade these?
You could do whatever you want.
So basically, we could go for, let's start, we could put in a better barrel.
Yeah, you could stick in a precision barrel. I think standard barrels in these is about a 608 or so. 603, 605 would be fine in it. Change the hop rubber, get a decent seal between your nozzle, hop unit, barrel, hop rubber, everything, seal all that up decent, and you will actually increase your range. But they have got fairly decent range straight out of the box. Yeah. You can go gaming with it straight away. You don't have to do a ton of messing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't had any complaints with them so far. So
And they've
That's
been
not
in the
bad.
store for a good while, haven't they?
We've had them a couple of months now, yeah. We're down to the last few of these, and I think there's a couple of those left as well. But
Yeah.
we did sell a fair few of them.
And
I bought the plastic version myself last Christmas, and
you had no end of problems with it.
piece of crap.
Yeah.
Excuse the French, but it is.
So that's why, you know, the store decided to go with the
with the
more
metal
slightly
version.
expensive version.
Yeah. Well, if you buy the plastic one, the extra cost of the metal one, you're going to end up putting that into the plastic one anyway, so it's going to end up costing you more than what the metal one does in the first place.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it works out better that way.
So basically, if you're into a bit of Vietnam MilSim or you want to get into it, it's certainly, MilSim for me is the way forward. I much prefer MilSim than standard airsoft, purely because there's a much higher degree of skill involved, and also when you get players who are that interested in it, they tend to take their hits a little bit more honestly, and it's just, you know, I think it's a natural progression of airsoft. You know, when you start going out, you put on the highest cap mag you can put on, you blitz everything in front of you, and it's great fun. But the more you get into the game, the more serious you become as a gamer, the more skill you want to employ, and that's when the MilSim really comes into its own. World War II, as I said, has always been a big mainstay for airsoft, but a lot of people are now moving into the Vietnam era. So if you're in the market, check these out. These are both in store in MainIrishAirsoft, and you know, for the price of them, they're not high end, they're mid-price guns. As Kris has alluded to, the internals are solid enough. Externals, they're nice and strong. They're not going to let you down. In game, they're going to take a bit of rough and tumble, which is what you're looking for in an airsoft device. This is Jerry, this is Oddy's Airsoft, and do you know what? We're going to catch you in the next couple of videos.